You have. So we're recording, are we? Right, we're recording. Okay, right. Right, terribly sorry, I don't have the...
behind the bar.
Oh, is it? Oh, right, okay, behind the bar. Where's the bar? Good evening, everybody! Good evening, I think the last time I did this, we weren't allowed to be together, so this is a bit of a refreshing experience for me. But there you go. Right, it's 14th of August, 2024. Looking at Ken, the BBC aren't here tonight because he's not wearing the new stuff out of Lost Property. It's some of the old collection. He saves the best for when they come. So this is the week when a YouGov poll has revealed, have you heard this one? That 27% of Brits believe that they could qualify for the 2028 Olympics if they started training today. So of course that table over there have got a head start, which is great. Let's start with the club news. So, well actually we still had the tail end of the Olympics, rather excitingly. So we had Sam on Friday in the 4x400 relay heats. We had Dina in the women's 4x100 relay final, which I know everybody saw. I was so excited by Dina's performance. I felt she had so much kind of pent up to really give, which was great. The handovers were terrible, which I think is brilliant in the weeks before all the youngsters go up for the YDL final, because I think you can all think about their relay training. I'm sure that'll be a focus, Paul. Is that going to be the case? Looking very comfortable there, mate. You good? Sitting quite well. Then we had Phil Sessman in the marathon on the Saturday, coming 46th, second claim obviously now, 2 hours 13:08. And then Sam got his second bronze medal. Obviously wasn't in the 4x400 final, but what a tremendous story. Did you all see the ITV interview with him? That was really, truly lovely. Talking about his mum. Obviously miss Marilyn very, very much, but that was really, really touching. Right, then on the results roundup, we had the final round of the Kent Young Athletes League, with the under-13s and under-15s on Saturday competing at Dartford. The match result, Tunbridge won it. Second were Medway and Maidstone, and Blackheath and Bromley were in third. I put that down to a lot of our better athletes probably being at the South of England Championships.
They're also not encouraged, the top athletes aren't encouraged to do that either. He is our second league, so it's still a fantastic result. We're not trying to win that league, we're trying to fulfil spaces, trying to keep that competition with athletes.
Well, I think that's great, Paul, because the final overall standings, with Blackheath and Bromley first on 29 points, proves that we can win when we don't even try. So thank you very much. Thank you. Tunbridge overall second on 26 points, tied, but Medway and Maidstone, who were third on 26 points, lost out on overall cumulative points over the matches. So that's a great result for the young athletes. And of course we've got the YDL final to look forward for the lower age group and the upper age group coming around at the end of the month. You're looking forward to that, aren't you, Luna? Yes. Okay, and then on Saturday and Sunday we had the South of England under 13, under 15 and under 17 and all age groups walking championships at the Excel Sports Hub at Walton on Thames. And that's the first time I've visited that athletics track, and that's a really lovely facility actually. Very, very nice. Very, very good. We had 37 athletes competing in the three age groups, and 25% of them, or actually over 25% of them, ended up winning medals. So the people that won medals were Piers Spencer Sims in the 100 metres won the silver in 11:01, that's in the under 15s, and in the 200 metres won silver in 22:43. Other under 15s, Cara Bryan in the 800 metre got the bronze in 2 minutes 19:03. She's coached by Jay Galley. In the race walk, and I did watch this one, Trajan, who's coached by Sean Lightman, won the gold. So that was the first gold in the 3K walk, 17 minutes and 39. We then had Ella Brooker winning the pole vault gold with a height of 3:10. She didn't actually stop there, or she wouldn't have stopped there, but unfortunately she landed on the bar, and it was the second bar that had been broken that weekend. And that meant they didn't have any more bars. And that was really bad.
It wouldn't happen here.
It wouldn't happen here, would it, Ken? But it was very bad, because it then meant that the under 15, I think it was the under 15 boys.
Under 17.
It was the under 17 boys. Sorry, under 17 boys couldn't have their competition. And there were obviously offers to drive to Guildford and places to collect a bar, but this was not possible. So they ended up having a training session. So it's a bit of a disappointment there, I think, for the lads, although some of them were actually quite excited just to have a training session, which they did do over the bungees. That was nice. Jonathan Agdabola in the pole vault won the bronze as well, 3 metres 50. So obviously John Wakeman having a very successful weekend of it. In the javelin, a new athlete for the club, Florence Holman, who's done very, very well at the English schools, missed out actually on a medal. She won the silver in the south of England with 36:50 in the javelin. She's coached by Herbie. And then Alessia Scala, who actually did a multi-event. She entered all sorts of jumps. She won the gold in the high jump with a height of 1:60 m. She's coached by Alex Pope. And then we had 2 medals in the under 17s. That's Alex Morell in the 400 metre hurdles, who got the bronze in 58:60. I see his coach down as Roy Dickens, but I don't think, does Roy coach hurdles? Oh, fantastic.
He coaches Sash.
Sorry?
He coaches Sash with the sprints and the hurdles as well.
Right. And then Ben O'Grady in the 1500 metre steeplechase got the bronze as well. It's another one of Jay Galley's athletes in 4:39.7. Then we have the park run facts and podiums. Thank you, David Appleton, for these. Park run podiums for Saturday, 10th of August. The club had 53 park run participants at 29 different locations. It's the most locations for a while, reflecting the holiday season. The furthest away from Bromley was Daniel Horgan, who came first at Levstein Park Run, which is in Bergen, Norway. Closer to home, Micah Evans was first at Sheringham Park Run. Jed Starvis was second at Darlington. Graham Luger second at Great Yarmouth. Jenny Butler was first lady at Lloyd Park. That's a tough course, that one. Jess Keane, first lady at Tooting. Katie Sugden was third at Blandford. That's way down in Dorset. That's a long way. And her son Thomas was the third male. And if I understand Facebook correctly, I think the Keens completed their parkrun alphabet at Zuda Park as well. So that was a nice achievement. So what's coming up? Well, we've just had the Olympics. On the 28th of August, we have the Paralympic Games, and club athlete Holly Arnold MBE will be competing in her 5th Games. That's obviously astonishing. She was trying on all the kit today on Instagram, so it was nice to see if you catch her reels. And then on Monday, August 19th coming, we have the open meeting here. It's a great program: 100 metres, 200 metres, 300 metres, 400 metres, 400 metre hurdles, 800 metres, and then there's a mile. And then in the field we've got discus, shot, long jump, pole vault, and I also understand there might be a pole vault relay. So that's worth coming out for. But if that wasn't exciting enough, at 7:30 we're planning to have a special Olympians event. We've got in touch with Sam Reardon, his coach, and Sam should be available, will be available. I think we're still trying to find out if Dina can be available. Is that right, Paul? Yeah. So we want you to bring your union flags. Wilf, full Admiralty regalia, please. That will be great. And so that's very, very exciting. So don't miss that on Monday night. That should be amazing. We'll get the Olympic flag out, etc., and get as many people down here and have a right old celebration of it. But, you know, as we do it, you know, unplanned, impromptu, but nice as a club. So it's going to be a great event. I was thinking about this a lot, is that, you know, behind Dina and Sam, of course, you know, we've got club coaches that have coached Olympians now, which is great. That number's growing. With Nigel, and obviously we've had John as well. So that's really, really tremendous. And I think it's such a great thing, as I say, with the youngsters going off up to Manchester at the end of the month. I felt very inspired by it all. Luna barred me from doing my breakdancing, but I feel like I've been training for that all my life.
That's your event for 2028.
That is, I will be there in LA, I tell you. I was getting it ready. I had it all worked out. What?
They knew you were coming.
Oh, I'm absolutely gutted. I had this move.
You have to play cricket.
I had the Blackheath and the Bromley. But anyway, never mind. Right. The bonus ball. Coleman, do you have the result of the bonus ball, please?
Yeah, got it. I'll just read it out.
Yeah, why not?
Drum roll. Drum roll. Gareth Lloyd. Definitely coffees tomorrow. There you go.
It does feel like I'm in some sort of parallel universe where I'm right back at President's News and Gareth is winning stuff. Right, any other business? Anyone have any news to share with the club?
I could actually mention, the open meeting's just been mentioned, we have well over 300 competitors, and we have 2 Olympians. Jesse Knight, who's running the hurdles, he's running the 100 and 200, and Haydock Wilson, who was in the 4x4 14, he's doing the 400 metres. So we've got Olympians here on Monday night, so I want you to come down and have a watch.
I tell you what, just think of the quality of the lost property on Monday night. He is so excited, he is so excited. All right, anyone else?
Saturday is the Southern League down here.
That's correct, well, completely remiss of me, that's exactly right. And we do have a couple of roles still to fill, actually. If anyone does have time to give a little bit more to the club on Saturday, I know they would welcome some help just on a couple of things. So that would be great as well, so come down. Are we doing anything extra on Saturday? We've got, obviously, we'll be open up here, won't we? So that would be good. Great. Any other news? In which case, thank you very much. That was your President's News for this week.